Hi there, sir. So, from the title of this video, I'm pretty sure you can guess what this may or may not be about. So, I guess you can call me a weeb or an otaku or whatever you really want to call me. So, to start off with, I do still watch anime very often. I actually seen a little over 50, almost 60 animes by now. But I think to start off with like the back history of this, I have to go way back in time. Okay, so the first experience I've ever had with anime, kind of, is that I think I was around like five or six. And it was around when Netflix first came out, and my parents got Netflix. Back then, we were way poorer than we are now, so we didn't have cable back then. I know most kids my age had cable when they were growing up, but I didn't. So I was around 5, and I was allowed to go on Netflix, and back then there was an adult section and a kids section, and they let me go in an adult section because I was mature even though I was 5. So most days I would stay up and watch Netflix all day, every day. I know, pretty young. I didn't have very many friends growing up, so the animes that I watch, I didn't know what anime was because, you know, I didn't have internet or that kind of stuff back then. Like I said, we were very poor growing up. Hopefully this light will help the quality. So I didn't know what anime really was, and I know now that what I was watching back then was anime. But of course I was a lot younger, so I do not remember the names. I think I watched Squid Girl. I think. I'm not for sure. Like, I can tell you bits and pieces about the anime, but I don't know what it was called exactly. I also remember asking my dad why the girls' boobs were hanging out because they were in a hot spring, and my dad was there. I think my mom was working at the time. And I just, for some reason, 5-year-old me went, "Hey Dad, why are your boobs showing?" And he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." I also ended up watching things like South Park and Happy Trails, or is that what it's called? I don't know, the cute little animals being murdered horribly. Yeah, I watched that when I was 5. Skip forward a few years, I think around maybe 8 or 10. We moved to a different house, and we did have cable. I think we're actually in this house that I'm in right now. Of course, my bedroom wasn't in here when we first moved in here. So we had cable, and we watched things like Disney and Nick Jr. and all that stuff. I personally like Cartoon Network and Adult Swim, but don't tell my mom I wasn't supposed to watch Adult Swim. Of course I do now. Nobody cares about what I watch anymore. I mean, who's gonna stop me? But back then I was not allowed to do that, especially since it was past my bedtime. But I had insomnia, and nobody knew about it, and I stayed up most of the nights and never slept. Anyway, me and my brother would watch Pokemon and Digimon, you know, all the stuff they would usually put on, like Nick or whatever. And Avatar. Avatar was personally my favorite. I don't know if it really counts as an anime since it's an American production. I know that now that they released it in Japanese a few years back. I don't remember when exactly, but I know that they released it in Japanese, but it was originally in English. And I remember that being one of my favorite shows. And I also remember on Disney XD, I'm pretty sure, Yokai Watch. It came out. It was the coolest thing ever to me and my brother. I know it's the kids show, but it was awesome, and we used to watch it together. You know, back whenever we were young enough to actually get along. I did end up watching the movie with my brother, and pretty good movie. Especially since I grew up with it. It's a cool movie. And now, for a little bit more, I was between maybe 10 and 12. I don't remember my exact age, but this was back whenever I didn't have stuff like YouTube and Netflix and all this stuff on my TV, because we didn't get that. I think we had Netflix for like a few months back when I was 5, and around this age, I think we got Fire Sticks. Yeah, we had Fire Sticks, and this is before my parents got divorced, so we had Fire Stick in the living room, my room, and I think my brother had one. I don't remember for sure. So obviously, I still mostly watch YouTube. For the most part, I watch all of YouTube on my laptop or my phone still, because for some reason I didn't feel like doing it on my TV. I was mostly on my phone back then, because yeah, I'm a weirdo. So somewhere between watching Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, I found this anime. And I think this would be considered my first real anime, because I actually remember it. Again, I don't know if the rest really count, because I don't really remember it all that well. Except for Yokai Watch, I kind of remember that. Like the basic stuff, but not really, if you get what I mean. Anyway, so I found this anime called Magicano. That's spelled M-A-G-I-K-A-N-O? Yeah, A-N-O. That's how it's spelled, and I actually found it, and I watched the entire thing on YouTube from start to finish, because it was on YouTube. And then after I finished that, I think it was like in my recommendations, I found Future Diary. And yeah, I watched that for a little bit, I think a few episodes, and then my mom's half-brother came into to live with us for a little bit, and he was obsessed with Dragon Ball Z, and he liked anime, and he kind of encouraged me to watch more anime a little bit. And I didn't know what Hulu really was, because it was on the Fire Stick downstairs, and I searched it, and it was on there. And you would not believe how excited I was to find it on there. And my uncle, I guess, he was like, hey, that's cool, and he made me just want to watch it more, and so I watched every chance I could until I found out that I could watch it upstairs. So I watched it upstairs, and I think that's what really took off the anime obsession thing. Well, it's not really much of an obsession, it's more of a, I'm not really for sure what to call it. Anyway, so I started watching more and more animes. I think the one I watched after that was Assassination Classroom, I'm pretty sure. So for the most part, most of the animes that I watched were mostly on Hulu. And then fast forward just a little bit, I think I was living with my mother at a motel after my parents had gotten divorced, and my mom found a place, and I lived with her for a little bit, and she was never home because she was always at her boyfriend's. So I would get super bored, and I would either play games on my PlayStation or Xbox or watch anime. And of course, I found Naruto Shippuden, the famous, the one anime that I was really happy about. of course, I searched into it because there was flashbacks and Shippuden. I think I watched 3 episodes until I realized that Shonen Jump comes before that, so I watched that first on Hulu, and then I got upset because I saw that it was on Netflix, and I could have skipped all those ads, but I didn't. And then I watched Shippuden. I'm still watching Shippuden, actually. Of course, there are various animes that I have seen in between these. I could put them all in the description. I don't know if I will, but I do use this thing called myanimelist.net because it's not that easy to remember what I have and haven't watched, and it just kind of helps, you know? It just kind of helps a bit. I think the most recent one that I've watched would be Inuyasha, which is obviously an older anime, but it's the one I found most recently. Because I've always seen it on, Hot Topic or memes and stuff, and I saw it on Netflix, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch it. And it turns out it's pretty cool. I'm on season 2 of it, actually, and it's really cool. And, yeah, I have kind of gotten to My Hero Academia, if you can't tell from the shirt. I'm really sad because season 5 doesn't come out until 2021, and it might get delayed even more because of the freaking corona. Now, most of the animes that I watch are in dub. I think all of them are actually in dub, and I've seen a bunch of the movies and stuff like that. There's also this shop. It's like a little small place. People go there and they hang out and play like Pokemon or Yo-Yo or Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. There's also a bunch of DC and Marvel stuff down there. It's actually my favorite place to go because most of the stuff that I have that's like anime related came from there. Some of the posters a friend got me off of Wish, which is why almost all of them are from Naruto, but it's fine, I still like them anyway. I also did find My Hero Academia poster at Walmart. There were 2 of them. It was one of them screaming and one of them just, looking, just kind of, I don't really know how to explain it, but just basic characters in it and stuff. It was like $5 or $10, so I don't remember if I bought it with my own money or not, but I know that I have it. I really do want to go to Hot Topic, but Hot Topic's really expensive, and we were supposed to go there at tax time, but these past 2 or 3 years, tax have not been our friend. Some things just kind of happen and we can't do anything about it. So I guess that's pretty much my entire back history of anime and how I started to watch it. Very random, whenever you search YouTube and you get really bored, you can find some bizarre things on there. So to answer just a few questions that nobody cares or asked about. Will I keep watching anime in the future? Yes. Will I probably still like it even when I'm a grown adult? Yes. And will I be that weird, creepy weeb in college? Yes. Of course, there are other hobbies and other things that I really like. But right now, anime is one of the biggest ones, along with drawing and Marvel. So, yay. So I guess thanks for watching and letting me take your time. And try to stay healthy. Because God knows you need it right now. Peace. Bye.